Well, not surprised. Notre Dame took care of business, 52-0. I love when we roll like that. Beautiful game, offensively, defensively. I mean, whenever we touched the ball, it was amazing. Notre Dame, amazing week 3. Some other teams, not so much. Like we've gone over today, Oklahoma State. This is about 30 minutes after the game ended. I wasn't even really watching at the end. I mean, they just absolutely rolled 52-0. And that's what a top 10 team looks like. That's what a team trying to beat Clemson looks like. Not like that game against Duke, but today we looked good, and I just hope we can take that momentum against Florida State. Again, I don't know if I've gone over Florida State. Florida State is hot garbage. We should beat them about the same as we beat USF, because USF is no better than Florida State. Florida State's offensive line is absolutely horrid. I don't even know why they have that game on at primetime. I mean, are there really no good games next week that we had to put that on at primetime? Because that's sad. I mean, I love seeing Notre Dame on primetime, but I mean, come on, Florida State. I mean, geez, they think this is the 90s. They think this is the 2010s. It's not. It's a new decade. It's 2020. Why are we having Florida State in a primetime game? This is unbelievable. Yeah, but I mean, besides that, I've been watching Marshall play App State. That game has been great. Marshall's gonna be my top 25 poll. If they can take care of business, obviously. Their freshman quarterback is unbelievable. I mean, he's unbelievable. He really is. I mean, I'm not kidding. If you saw Marshall play Eastern Kentucky, you know what I'm talking about, okay? App State's defense is great, so makes sense they haven't scored a ton of points, but I was in the other room as soon as I came in, like a 70-yard pass or something from him. I don't know if it was 70 yards, but it was a long pass, and it was a bullet. I mean, this kid looks like he's NFL ready, and, I mean, he's a freshman. Like, it's unbelievable. But, yeah, that game was great, or is great. I mean, it's still going on, but, yeah, Notre Dame took care of business. UCF struggling against Georgia Tech. Listen, Georgia Tech barely beat Florida State. Georgia Tech is not good. They're not good. Yeah, listen, UCF, listen, they were good a few years ago, okay? Yeah, they beat Auburn and almost beat LSU. But, I feel like they're just putting them at 14 because of what they did. I think they've had a lot of players opt out. Mackenzie Milton's gone. It's a whole new team. Scott Frost is gone. I mean, the whole, it's all gone. It's all gone. So, I don't really see them at 14. I mean, they're beating Georgia Tech by 2-3 touchdowns. Yeah, that's a decent size, but they haven't impressed me all that much today. Any other games? I mean, really, this 3:30 slot of games was not good. I mean, it was worse than the noon games. At least the noon games, I could laugh at some teams like ULL, Iowa State, even though they weren't playing, and especially Oklahoma State, and the Big 12 as a whole, for that matter. So, yeah, there were I saw UTSA versus I don't even know, USF, UT Austin. I don't know. But point is, the 3:30 slot of games was horrible. I might make a video recapping the Miami-Louisville game if I feel like it. But I'm definitely going to be watching that game. You should as well. The best game that's going to be on all of this weekend. I think Marshall and App State is a second, though. I think they're definitely second. But like I said, no teams are playing really right now, so there's nothing much to talk about. Point is, Notre Dame 2-0. They looked mighty impressive today. They looked very, very impressive today against USF. They did what they needed to do. We're 2-0, and now time to crush Florida State.